Stop. Do not move past this moment. Do not let your mind drift somewhere else. Do not keep scrolling. I need your attention, and I need all of it. This message did not reach you by accident. You did not find it by mistake. You were led here. You were brought here. Right now, by a hand you cannot see, I have drawn you close because I know exactly what you have been carrying. Before you go any further, I want you to do 3 things for me. Like this video if this message is speaking to your heart. Share it with someone who needs hope today. And subscribe, because there are more moments like this meant to remind you that you are never alone. Now listen to me carefully. I know the nights that kept you awake. I know the hours when you stared at the ceiling, trying to silence thoughts that would not leave you alone. I know the weight you carried when everyone else thought you were fine. I saw the smile you wore in public while your heart was breaking in private. I saw the tears you refused to let fall in front of other people. I saw the prayers you whispered when no one else was listening. You thought nobody noticed. You thought nobody understood. You thought your pain was hidden, but I saw it all. I saw the betrayal that shook you. I saw the friend who changed. I saw the person you trusted who did not guard your heart. I saw the promise that was broken. I saw the moment you were disappointed and had to keep going anyway. I saw the doors that closed in your face. I saw the plans that collapsed without warning. I saw the season when you were asking, why me, and how much longer? And I am telling you now, I did not abandon you in that season. I was there. When you felt alone, I was there. When you felt overlooked, I was there. When your strength was almost gone, I was there. When you thought you were falling apart, I was holding you together. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten, and you are not disqualified. I know what you have been fearing. I know the bill you have been worried about. I know the silence around your finances. I know the pressure that has made you count what you have left and wonder how long it will last. I know the ache in your body. I know the burden in your mind. I know the thing you have been praying about again and again, hoping this time I would answer. And I am saying this to you clearly. I have not missed you. I have not ignored you. I have not forgotten what you asked me for. What you call delay is not denial. What you call silence is not absence. What you call waiting is not wasting. I am working in places you cannot see. I am opening what you thought was closed. I am arranging what you could not arrange. I am preparing what your hands could not build alone. And even now, while you are listening, I am drawing you into a new season of strength. You have been asking for relief, and I hear you. You have been asking for peace, and I hear you. You have been asking for provision, and I hear you. You have been asking for healing, and I hear you. You have been asking for direction, and I hear you. So hear me now. Do not let fear interpret your future. Do not let disappointment become your prophecy. Do not let one painful season convince you that pain will be your whole story. I am not done with you. There is more ahead than what is behind you. There is still purpose in your breath. There is still strength in your spirit. There is still a future unfolding that you cannot yet imagine. There are doors I will open that no person can shut. There are answers I will release at the right time. There are burdens I will carry with you until your heart can breathe again. Some of you have been wounded by words. Some of you have been wounded by silence. Some of you have been wounded by abandonment. Some of you have been wounded by being misunderstood. Some of you have been wounded by trying too hard for people who gave too little back. I want you to know this. I am not asking you to pretend the pain was not real. I am asking you to stop letting the pain define who you are. You are still chosen. You are still seen. You are still held. You are still mine. And to the one who has been crying in private, I say this: I have counted every tear. To the one who has been smiling while hurting, I say this: I know the truth beneath the smile. To the one who has been afraid of the future, I say this: I am already there. To the one who feels behind, I say this: I am not measuring you by the pace of others. I am shaping you for what is yours. That's why this message came now, because your spirit has been on edge for a reason, because you have been sensing that something is changing, because you have been feeling an urgency you cannot explain, because you know deep down that this is not the end of your story. And you are right. This is not the end. This is the turning point. What you thought was the breakdown may become the breakthrough. What you thought was the delay may become the setup for what you thought was a loss, may become the lesson that prepared you for greater things. Yes, I see your needs. Yes, I see your pressure. Yes, I see your worry. Yes, I see the places where you have been stretched thin. But I also see your faith. I see the part of you that still believes. I see the part of you that kept praying even after disappointment. I see the part of you that refused to surrender. I see the part of you that is tired but still listening. That is why I am speaking so clearly. I need you to understand something about the battle you have been facing. The resistance has been intense because the season ahead matters. The opposition has been loud because the door ahead is important. The pressure has been heavy because what is being formed in you is valuable. Do not assume that because the fight has been hard, the promise is gone. No, the fight is often proof that something significant is being protected. There are moments when the enemy tries to convince you that you are stuck. He tries to tell you that nothing will change. He tries to tell you that you are too late. He tries to tell you that the damage is permanent. He tries to tell you that you should give up on hope, give up on peace, give up on believing. Do not listen. I did not bring you this far to leave you stranded. I did not carry you through storms so you could be swallowed by the next one. I did not preserve your life so you could believe the lie that your best days are over. There is still oil in your lamp. There is still breath in your body. There is still purpose in your path. There is still a future I have assigned to you. And even now, I am asking you to partner with me in faith. Do not just watch this message, receive it. Do not just hear it, believe it. Do not just agree with it mentally. Let it settle into your spirit. And if you know this is speaking to you, type 777 in the comments as a sign of faith and agreement. Not because a number has power, but because your response matters. Let it be your declaration that you are standing in expectation and not in fear. Now listen, some of you are waiting for a breakthrough that you have tried to force. Stop forcing what I am already forming. Some of you are trying to control a door that I have already planned to open. Stop striving and start trusting. Some of you are exhausted because you keep carrying what was never meant to be carried alone. Bring it to me. You do not need to have every answer today. You do not need to understand every step today. You do not need to solve what only I can unfold. What you need is trust. What you need is obedience. What you need is peace enough to keep walking. And I am giving you that peace now. Not the kind the world gives, not the kind that depends on perfect circumstances, not the kind that disappears when life gets difficult. I am giving you a peace that remains while storms pass, a peace that steadies your breathing, a peace that holds your heart when your mind is loud, a peace that says, "You are safe with me." I want you to hear this deeply. Your pain is not proof that you were abandoned. Your pain is not proof that you are unloved. Your tears are not evidence that I am absent. Your waiting is not evidence that I have forgotten you. Sometimes I use the waiting to strengthen you. Sometimes I use the silence to deepen you. Sometimes I use the closed door to protect you. Sometimes I use the broken thing to reveal what truly matters. Sometimes I let you feel the ache long enough to learn how to stand when comfort is gone. That does not mean I am cruel. It means I am careful with your soul. And because I care for your soul, I will not always give you what only looks good. I give what is right. I give what is lasting. I give what will not destroy you later. So if something has not happened yet, do not assume it never will. If something has shifted, do not assume it is over. If something has fallen apart, do not assume it was wasted. I redeem what is broken. I restore what has been lost. I heal what has been wounded. I bring beauty where there was grief. I bring clarity where there was confusion. I bring strength where there was weakness. And to the one who feels weary, I say, rest. Not forever in despair, but for now in trust. Rest from panic. Rest from overthinking. Rest from trying to be enough in your own strength. Rest from proving yourself to people who were never meant to define you. You are already known by me. You do not have to earn my attention. You do not have to perform to receive my love. You do not have to clean yourself up before you come close. Come as you are. Come tired. Come honest. Come with questions. Come with tears. Come with the truth. I am not searching for perfection. I am calling for connection. And if you have been feeling spiritually dry, let me breathe on that dryness. If you have been feeling emotionally numb, let me soften that place. If you have been feeling anxious, let me quiet the storm in you. If you have been feeling like your heart is bruised, let me begin the healing. I will not force your peace, but I will offer it. I will not drag your trust, but I will invite it. I will not demand that you understand everything, but I will ask you to keep following me, because your next season requires a different posture. It requires patience. It requires courage. It requires clean hands and a steady heart. It requires that you stop feeding the voices that weaken you. It requires that you stop agreeing with fear. It requires that you stop rehearsing defeat. It requires that you remember who you belong to. You belong to me. And because you belong to me, you are not alone in what comes next. I will guide you. I will strengthen you. I will warn you when needed. I will comfort you when the road feels long. I will give you wisdom for the decisions in front of you. I will give you discernment where you once felt confusion. I will give you endurance where you once felt like quitting. Some of you need to forgive, not because what happened was okay, but because your heart cannot carry that weight forever. Some of you need to release resentment. Some of you need to stop replaying what hurt you. Some of you need to stop asking why they did not value you and start asking what I am teaching you through it. I am turning pain into wisdom. I am turning grief into strength. I am turning delay into maturity. I am turning what the enemy meant for harm into something that will shape your future for good. And yes, there are doors opening ahead. There are answers coming. There are new opportunities coming. There is provision coming in ways you do not expect. There is healing coming as you surrender what you cannot control. There is peace coming as you stop wrestling with what you cannot fix by yourself. You will not stay in this place forever. This is a season, not a sentence. So breathe, lift your head, stand again, pray again, believe again. Keep moving, even if your steps are small, even if your voice shakes, even if you are not sure what the next hour holds. I know, and I am with you. Now, before this message ends, I want to remind you of something important. When you came here, you may have thought you were just watching a video, but I have been speaking to your heart the whole time. I have been reaching for the places words from people could not reach. I have been reminding you that you are not invisible, not forgotten, not too far gone. And if this message has touched you, do not stay silent. Like this video as a sign of agreement. Share it with someone who needs hope, someone who feels alone, someone who has been battling in secret. Subscribe so you do not miss what comes next, and comment, "I receive this," or 777 if your heart is standing in faith. Not because the comment makes me move, I am already moving, but because your response is part of your act of belief. You are not reading this by accident. You are here because I wanted you here. You are hearing this because I wanted you to remember. You are still standing because I have carried you farther than you know. So hold on. The dark season will not last forever. The pressure is not permanent. The pain is not your identity. The waiting will not be wasted, and the promise over your life is not dead. Stay close, stay prayerful, stay hopeful, stay humble, stay awake. I am not finished with you, and what I begin, I complete.